I'm doing a live commentary. Woo. Oh, hello. Okay, goodbye. Yeah, I'm doing Cooking Companions. This was recommended by one of my, main viewers. I have no idea what's going on here. It all looks really cute. We're just going to play this. I genuinely have no idea how this is going to go. I don't like you. At all. I'm sorry. Not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. I'm not going to question that. I'm really hoping this isn't a Doki Doki kind of vibe. Oh, I'm getting a Doki Doki vibe already. That walk was brutal, but this cabin is amazing. A full kitchen, running water, it really has everything. I am already getting bad... What are you? Yeah, I'm getting bad vibes already. Finally a place I can read a good book in peace. I can't wait to... Oh, it was a sneeze. I thought she just started screaming or something. Sorry everyone, it must be the dust. All good. Okay, there's allergens under control. Alright! Karen. Nice. That's just so rude. God, get your fucking allergies under control. You did one sneeze while we all stood in a line. Don't worry guys, I'm sure that little elbow grease we can make this cabin shine. So you volunteer... Fuck this... I don't like her, which is shocking. That is... You're not nice. If this game is Doki Doki, I hope you die. Not many supplies here. Guess we'll just have to go out and get what we need. That is how shopping works. There's a fireplace for making stew, so let's gather up some firewood, okay? Leave that to me, little guy. I'll tidy up around the cabin. Need to save Maria from dying due to this dust. Can you just be a person? I'm assuming this is like mum, dad, then son and daughter. You're mean. Allergies are nothing to joke about, Karen. Exactly, Anatoly. Isn't that the guy from FPS Russia? Isn't that his name? Even in a live commentary, you can't escape me just coming in and just explaining stuff right at the end. But basically, Anatoly is a weightlifter, powerlifter dude on TikTok who pretends to be a cleaner and, stuns gym bros. It's a weird thing for my brain to conjure up. She's not dead yet, Pipsqueak. Calm down. What is going on? Oh... I'm assuming this is... I'm also just putting myself into this character, just purely because it's the younger dude with glasses, and he's got a little cool squirrel guy. I think I'll go foraging outside, but there are 450 mosses, 900 fungi, and 70 slime molds. They're bound to be treasure up here. You're a fucking neek. Roughing it is fun. Anatoly knows so much about edible foods. We're in good hands. Okay, so I think we are Anatoly, this little guy. I think the slime molds will be the most delicious. Slime molds... Ew. Most certainly not. What about the fungi? Do you even know which ones are poisonous, Anatoly? Why are you such a dick? I could figure that out. Okay. Oh, the squirrel's very invested. I can be the canary in the coal mines, Anatoly. I'm not ending up a corpse here. I have a feeling that might be foreshadowing. Keep both eyes open, little guy. I don't like you calling me little guy either. Also, you look way older than everyone else here. Keep both eyes open, little guy. Plenty of wolves and brown bears around. There's a bear right there. There won't be a problem if I read up on 10 different techniques to incapacitate... Oh my god, Anatoly. Anatoly, I'm trying to be on your side here, my man. I'm really trying. Number one is... Anatoly! Oh yeah, sorry Maria. What? Got carried away again. He didn't get... He never got started. The snowball never fucking started rolling down the hill. I'll help Anatoly look for food. I'm definitely better at warding off wild animals. I mean, yeah, you're one of the people that doesn't have a fucking rodent on their shoulder. If we come up empty-handed, we can always eat some of the food we've bought. Is no one going to question the little chipmunk thing? You mean the emergency rations? Well, it would be an emergency if we didn't have food, Karen. So, yeah, emergency rations. Bad idea, chump. Okay. Hey, Anatoly and Maria are getting the food. Gregor, what are these names, by the way? Gregor is gathering the firewood. That makes you our designated chef. Everyone's like, oh wait, I'm a different person. I thought I was just watching this. Okay, yeah, no, I'm the chef. Very excited to try your cooking. Don't be. Although to be fair, I'm gonna put a picture up now. I make some banging nachos. There's a picture up on the screen. Oh, beautiful. Right, everyone, let's go to work when there's still sunlight. Later. Okay, right. I don't want to be left alone with you, Maria. Anatoly, Gregory, the three exit the cabin, leaving you and Karen alone. I think Anatoly put the supplies in the kitchen. Thanks for helping out with the cooking. Not done anything yet. Also, there's cobwebs in the pizza oven, so To save the game, right click or hit the escape button on your keyboard to pull up the menu. Yep, we're going to save here. I feel like everyone's going to have a save there. Do you have any experience making meals? No, but I've experience in being a snack. I hate what I just said. Probably not, I'm extremely lazy. Yeah, that sounds about right. Oh, she didn't like that. Well, I appreciate your honesty. That's all good. I never cook proper meals. It's just, frozen's easier, man, you know? Let me know if you need help with anything. Could you just leave? You and your Mardi Gras beads would be great if you just weren't here. I'm pretty good with a nut. She's a red herring. I'm already... okay, so I'm assuming this game is Doki Doki-ish, is the vibe I'm getting. She's a red herring. No way. She's already said, I won't be a corpse and I'm good with a knife. No way she's actually going to be like this. I'm not having a relationship with this asshole. Remember what? I just called her an asshole, to be fair. Yeah, I would remember that as well. Oh. Oh, I didn't like that. No, that was eerie. Your relationship is stronger. But I don't want it to be. I don't like you. Anyways, going to check out the living room. Let's talk later. Let's not. Karen heads to the living room and starts dusting a little bit. Cool. You decide to look around the kitchen to find the ingredients for the meal tonight. You never know what you'll find around in the cabin. Clues and secrets may be revealed by searching the area more than once. Am I going to end up cooking someone? I have no idea if this is actually Doki Doki. I'm just getting that vibe. And it said distressing at the start, so... Why don't I give it a try? What area do you want to search first? So behind the woodpile, the drawers, or the cupboards. The cupboards would be where the food is. First few cupboards are empty. Anatolia must have put the supplies somewhere else. Behind the woodpile, there's nothing but cobwebs. Thankfully, no spiders. Good. Glad that we cleared that up. Check the drawers above the woodpile. Something is making it difficult to open. It's a dead body. You pull it open with all your might. Oh! Cabbage! What the fuck is going on? I have no idea what this game is. It's time! Chompets! They're called the Chompets. No, so what have we got? We've got a raspberry, a potato, an onion, a lettuce, and bread. Did I genuinely just call it a lettuce when it says cabbage on the screen? You just have a little roll. I need that to repeat. Onion! Never fear, onion is here. Like my cousin Cornbread says, I'll rise to the occasion. Oh. Always merry, raspberry. Potato. Cabbage stuffed me into this drawer. I'm pretty sure this counts as kidnapping. we're just gonna gloss over that. They are the Chompets. Why talk with these boring humans? All they have to give you is drama. That's pretty fair. Come chat with us instead. We'll share valuable recipes that you can cook. We'll share with you our secret Chompet recipes. Collect them all to become a 5-star chef. What are you about to reveal? Oh! This fucking potato. You can find unlocked recipes in the main menu under extra, but be sure to save the game. Okay. To celebrate, here's your first recipe card. Roasted eggplant with sesame and pomegranate. Meat free. But I love meat. You unlocked your first recipe. Woo! If you ever want to talk, just come to the drawer. Do they just live in there? Are we going to get so hungry that we have to eat one of them and it's going to be like that really grim scene from Sausage Pie? Oh wait, have they jumped? Oh, okay, no. Cabbage rudely slammed the drawer closed. I'm not getting good vibes from Cabbage. I think Potato's a bit traumatized. You wonder if what you just saw was real? Yeah, that would be the first response. You're slightly worried about what this means for your mental state. But only slightly. Oh, fuck off, Karen. Hey, did you find the supplies? You shake your head. And I totally lied. He actually put them in the bedroom. Hey, yo. Idiot. Here you go. The emergency supplies. We have attained. Karen leaves you alone. Thank you. My god, that's all I wanted in life. You start a fire with some of the wood and get to work on cooking dinner. Tonight's entree, vegetable stew. Are we not cooking the special eggplant thing? A large saucepan over medium heat. You heat some water with potatoes, carrots, and celery in it. Hours pass. Jesus. What's all pink and shit? We're back. More firewood than you'll ever need. We found some wild sorrel. Maybe today. Maybe tomorrow we'll have a bigger bounty. Anatoly's burying the lead. We saw a red deer. What the fuck does burying the lead mean? What does that mean? But they saw a red deer. Lovely. Mariah spotted it. Ugh. You fade in. You're really annoying. Yeah, that's great. Anyways. You're just so rude. So rude to every other character. You got 17 spiders today while you were out looking for deer. You know what? I do like you now, though. Gah! It should come as no surprise there's over 160 species of spiders here. Oh, you are just a neek, aren't you? Also, what is the rodent? Oh, 160? Don't worry, Maria. I'm sure they were all in the bathroom or something. Oh yeah, that'll help. No, almost all of them are near the couch. I'm not doing the anime fucking yelp. I was going to sleep on the couch. That's where 16 of them were. I'm not sleeping. To be fair. Wait, no, spiders don't congregate like that. They're very territorial. I'm not sleeping on that couch then. And there's only 2 beds in the bedroom. Don't sweat it, Maria. I can sleep anywhere, so I'll sleep in the rocking chair. I'll sleep with one eye open, just in case any of them swarm the couch. Thanks, Gregor. What is the relationship here? Like, am I also a child? Who am I in this situation? Karen and Anatoly. You two take the bedroom. Thanks, big guy. Oh, you're such an anime protagonist, man. Joke's on you, Gregor. I always planned on taking one of the beds. Shock. Hey, Anatoly, I sleep louder than the lumberyard. Eek. Sweet dreams, chump. Why does she call everyone chump? She's just so rude. You turn back to your bubbling vegetable stew and take a bite. This tastes pretty good. The bowl looks ancient, though. You cooked a vegetable stew. Set the table and ask everyone to dig in. You are horrifying. You actually look cute here. You look 12 years old. Oh wow, this smells delicious. Thank you. Wait, why did you say thank you? You didn't cook it. Must be a world-class chef. Karen takes a bite. It's bland as hell. Just like every other vegetable stew I've ever had, so generic. It's a vegetable stew. Could probably use some meat next time. But did we have any? You've got a free meal. Stop bitching. Gross. For a side dish, we could bake some bread and fertilize the... Oh god, Fragaria vesca, also known as Oh, I'm going to put some sodium chloride on my chips. Get a fucking life, Anatoly. Also known as strawberries, for some jam. You could have just said strawberry jam. Nobody cares, Pipsqueak. You know what? I'm actually on Karen's side now. Everyone laughs at Karen's polite ribbing. That's... polite? Is that what we're calling it? Nothing makes you happier than cooking a great meal for friends. This could very well be the best day you've ever had. You go to bed stuffed. Ayo. Dayo. Oh. Dayo. He said dayo. Daddy. Hey, you up? How'd you sleep? I was so warm last night I didn't even need a blanket. I bet you were with that fur. Whoa. Whoa. Oh my god, I need to, that's so good. That's so good. He just goes oh dear. What time is it? About 1 hour until dawn. Oh god. Oh Jesus. I'm trying to sleep over here. Aren't you in a bedroom? How can you hear them lightly talking? Oh, I just yawned actually. I'll just edit that. Gregor, the birds outside aren't making much noise yet. We didn't bring many supplies, remember? Better to get a head start on gathering food. I honestly can't see the trees outside right now. Gregor, did you see any spiders last night? There was a small one in the bedroom. You know what? I've got a voice for him and it's my Neek voice. You'll hear it next time. Eek! Actually, I did see a centipede by the sink. Maria turned a little pale. Karen's messing with Maria. Mariah. Let's find more than wild sorrel today. What the fuck is wild sorrel, by the way? Nah. If you're a lucky little guy, maybe I'll teach you how to catch some wild brown trout. Oh, that's a fish. Okay. That sounded a bit like, haha, you can catch my shit. What's with you and meat, big guy? And a Totally Herbalism book stated that there's many more species of plants to eat out here. Let's leave the fish alone. You're cute. You know, I'm not into meat. Damn it. That's a shit. I'd wake up early to go fishing. You are so annoying. Cheer out, Karen. We'll get to observe the trout at the very least. Maybe we'll see more red deer today. Oh yeah, she seemed so excited about the red deer last time. That was like a waste of time, Gregor! Haha! Maybe we'll find some blackthorn berries. Why is she so excited about blackthorn berries? I love blackthorn berries. Haha! We'll be back later. Can you watch our stuff today? I have no plans. I'm just gonna talk. I'm gonna talk to my best friends in the cupboard. Just don't ask me. Thank you. Thanks. Hump. Don't steal anything, okay? We all live together. Why would I steal anything from you? I'm not stealing your clothes. What is this? Maria, Anatoly, Gregor, and Karen leave the cabin with a hop in their step. Ah. Sorry. You're alone, but thankfully you have a drawer of chompettes to keep you company. Ah yes, there's probably a gas leak in this house. Also, is that Gandalf's staff? Tutorial, each day you'll be asked to explore a different part of the cabin. You only get one choice and the day will end. Choose wisely. What do you want to check out today? I want to check out the bedroom. Ooh, you know what? We're gonna pull this band-aid off right away. Go into the basement. Oh, I already regret my decision. Okay. Oh my god, I thought the music was about to fully end there. This door goes into the basement. There's no reason to go into the basement right now. You wait for the others to return. Wait, what? What a waste of time. We're back. Tea. Knock it off, Maria. What were they doing? She just laughed. It's pretty rare to be scared of one. It's not. Who knew the big guy would be so scared of... Shut up. You don't understand. I bet you I'm fully going to side with him on this one. I don't think anyone understands, Gregor. It was just a... just a marmot. I'm googling what a marmot is. Oh, how are you scared of that little guy? Oh, they look so cute. Little fluffy thing. You know what? I'm not on your side. Maria laughed so hard that your ears ring. Tears are rolling down Maria's cheeks. She's laughing so hard that she's about to hyperventilate. Stop Maria from hyperventilating? Absolutely not. One less mouth of right. Whoa. This is already... Huh. You don't get it. It's pretty personal. Did they, like, murder your family? Like... Please explain, big guy. Gregor looks incredibly uncomfortable. Let's leave him alone. You're the issue. We found some raspberries and elderberries near the cabin. Gotta respect those. Quite the selection of berries. We also found more wild sorrel. Is this going to be enough for a good meal? Why are you like this? Who raised you? Just be appreciative. Everyone is looking at you for an answer. You decide to do an inventory of all available ingredients. It takes you a while, but you decide on your speciality. Cabbage rolls. Oh, what a lovely sounding meal. You first bring a large pot of water to a boil. Oh my god, I have to actually read out all of these fucking cooking steps, don't I? You cooked cabbage rolls, and I heard every fucking step of it. Karen looks skeptical. Of course she fucking does. Tona looks curious. What kind of curious? Gregor looks thrilled. Oh, wait, no. Wait. No, I thought it was... I got the names mixed up. Oh, I accidentally flirted with that guy. You watch intently as everyone takes the first bite. But there's no meat again, so she's just going to have a big old complain. That's pretty darn good. Hey, nice. Well, I can eat a whole batch myself. Well, don't, big boy. You don't need any more. You got a luscious little lumberjack beard. You're fine. I think the vegetable stew tasted better, but I'm loving how tender the cabbage is. I've just realised what that voice is. There could be orphans under there. That's the voice I'm doing. Huh, I'm committed to it now. The sauce is pretty rare. Yes, of course. The main way to compliment someone's the way that they've cooked you food. The sauce is a colour. Did you use fresh tomatoes for it? It really adds to it. Spoon some of the liquid on top of it. You'll thank me later. Incredible. It definitely is growing on me. Thanks again for cooking. Thanks again for cooking. This one was really special. Everyone leaves the dishes behind for you to do. Okay, yeah, I'll cook and clean up while you critique whether the food was good enough for you. Ooh, not happening. You settle in and go to bed. What? ... Not happening. Am I already having murderous tendencies? You settle in and go to bed. Everyone goes to bed full. Tomorrow will be another great day. What's after day one? Whoa, the sequel! God, I am so funny. Good morning, everyone. You are not a morning person, are you? Yeah. Oh, God, again. Again, Gregor? Can't you just let us sleep in? Not today. Why? Storm clouds are gathering outside. We need to find some food before it begins to downpour. Why are we living in a random cabin with zero food to our name, by the way? Like, why did we just randomly decide we're going to live off the land, but have zero farming? You just have to hunt to eat? That seems dumb. Gregor, you're overreacting. Where will the food have lost us a while? Enough food? I thought we used most of the supplies for last night's dinner. He's right. The meal you made was delicious, but it used a lot of what we had. Gregor's also correct. Precipitation is unusually high in this area, with many areas being at greater risk for flooding. I want to be flooded. I want the cabin to be flooded, so I don't have to deal with these mongs anymore. It'd be foolish to not go out and look for food today. You really think it will flood? Okay, so we've got Neek, boo, big burly man, arsehole, and ooh, ew, ew, woo. Thankfully, the cabin is on high ground, but that doesn't mean we're safe from floodwaters. It's always a possibility, so it can't hurt to be prepared. Hatcha! That's just the noise I wanted to make after he spoke. Just hatcha! You're losing it, Gregor. Karen! There's nothing to worry about. Oh, just... Why are you like this? I think Gregor's right, Karen. Huh? It won't hurt to be prepared for the worst. What is that little face about? I think she's right, Karen. Fail to prepare, prepare to fail, which is why I passed my SATs. SAT? Are those a things? Are SATs a thing in like America? I've got a mainly American audience, so I'm curious. Also, speaking of audience, a certain percentage, like 78%, are not subscribed. Please subscribe to me. I love you. I love you. So much. Thank you. Anatoly, let's go out and prepare for the storm. Foraging should be a key priority today. There are plenty of edible foods and it has a better odds than trying to hunt. Give me a few minutes and I'll plot out our route on some paper. Let me help, little guy. He's just such a big burly man with just random children. It's very, very worrying. Oh, Anatoly and Gregor head to the bedroom to consult the map. Oh. Maria and Karen are still hanging around. Tutorial. Unfortunately in life you can't make everyone happy. When you're given a choice to speak to a character, choose wisely. You can only select one of them. Try to max out your bond with certain characters for unique dialogue and scenarios. Which one would you like to talk to? Not Karen. Maria's paging through some of the books on the bookshelf. You walk over to her. Hey, you tiny... You must be, like, classed as a dwarf. Or you are genuinely 12. There are some great books here. Which one is your favourite? Why were there random books left in the... Did we just invade this cabin? Why is Gandalf's staff there? Which one is your favourite? Now, do I assume the game is trying to put me down a certain path? Crafting. Oh, me too. Metallurgy is so interesting. Riz. I'm curious about what alloy compositions our cauldron is. What? Are you a witch? Is that what this is? Is this holding in your latent magical abilities? I haven't seen one like that before. Anyway, great choice. You think Maria will remember that, but she has actually got a terrible synapses problem where her brain does not connect to new memories. Oh, that creeps me out. That really creeps me out every time. Didn't know you were so smart and handsome. Let's talk again later, okay? You start to blush a little. Oh god, we actually have to date the child. You hear a cheer from the other room. Sounds like the two are wrapping up their meeting. Gregor and Anatoly come back from their meeting. Gregor is blushing slightly. Oh, bad vibes. Hey, can you cook something while we're out? You nod. Thank you. Good conversation. Good chat. Good chat. Alright everyone, we have a route now. Let's beat those rain clouds. Who am I in this group? Very confused. The group leaves, determined as ever. I'm cracking open another beer. I need it. There's a chance that I am just drunk at the end of this playthrough, so keep watching for that. You ready? You ready? You ready? Ooh, yeah. There's actually a chance that I just get drunk enough to do full-on voices for these characters near the end. Or I get really emotionally invested and just cry. You have the cabin all to yourself. I'm sorry. I need you to hear that. Freddy? What's that noise? Sounds like it's coming from the kitchen. Huh? Radio? What's going on with that radio? You didn't even notice it on the ground when you walked in. Did somebody leave this radio here? It looks newer than anything you've seen before. It seems to be broken. Better hold on to this. You got the strange radio. I'm sure that nothing bad will happen with this. Before you cook dinner, what should you check out? I mean, I'm going to inspect the kitchen because a random radio just appeared. You had nothing better to do, so you decide to talk to the Chompettes. Oh god. Well, at least you're all alive. Good to see you again. I'm not doing a voice. Onion. I'm not doing voices for these. I thought you'd abandoned us. Why? The potatoes scaring me, I'm not gonna lie. Why are you trying to fool them? Go ahead and make those meals you enjoy so much. Raspberry? No, thanks. No, not doing the voices. The vegetable stew? Gross! You already stunk up the cabin last night. Spare us a repeat. Your, brother was probably in that stew. You might want to give it a bit more respect. That was his final resting place. Onion. He almost smelled as bad as you, Stinky. You're an onion! Almost. Well, at least he's specified. Aren't you going to give them the recipe, Onion? Boy, boy. I guess. Hey. I'm sorry, hey. Ever noticed 4 humans don't give you any recipes? Those monsters! That's why you should spend more time with us. Right. Of course. I have the perfect recipe for you today. It will make the kitchen smell nice afterwards, and it will impress dinner guests. You received the borscht recipe. Don't burn down the cabin making it, okay? Can you even die? You nod. Don't be a stranger. Go on, Potato's gonna pretend to say something and then not say anything. Chompettes! Mosey out. See, he doesn't smile. You shut the door and wait for the others to return back. Wait a minute, 5 Chompettes, 5 people. Sus. Maria's back early today. Oh my god, she looks haunted. Hey, the others still looking for food outside. Anatoly found some more berries, but nothing that will feed all of us. Please don't tell the others. But I'm a little worried about our supplies. I crunched the numbers and we don't have enough food, even with rationing, to last if there's a big storm when we get stuck here. Maria seems disappointed in your inventory management. It's just not an insult I've ever expected to receive. That they are disappointed in my inventory management. Can you try cooking with a little less this evening? You nod. Thank you. You've done such a good job with the meal so far. You're Very sweet. And you insulted my inventory management, so I'm actually not a fan of you anymore. And your stupid water symbol thing. Is Maria brushing a little bit? No, very clearly not. Is Maria blushing a little bit? Maria, we'll remember that. Oh, we're sure of it this time. We're not just thinking that. Oh, damn. She gonna be hopping on this? I'm not finishing that sentence. Maybe you can teach me to cook sometime. Okay. You nod. Looking forward to it. I'm not. Hey, you could hold cooking classes here someday. But then wouldn't that waste more ingredients? And because you care so much about my inventory management. Rudely interrupting a tender moment, the others burst into the cabin. Oh god, you just get in the bin. Who is the squirrel? You're just cool. Might be a heroin addict though. Don't be so down, everyone. We got tons of good berries. Jam is so bland without any sugar. Fruit has sugar in it. It has natural sugars. You stupid. Do you have any sugar? You shake your head sadly. Yikes. Turn that frown upside down, Karen. I love this guy. It's fucking weird though. Who knows what tomorrow will bring? I'm not smiling for you, Gregor.
Eek. You missed out. The sunset was really tremendous on our way back. Hues of orange, red, even a little purple poking out.
Red sky at night, sailor's delight. What? Red sky in the morning, sailors take warning. Oh my goodness. So we can expect a sailor's delight tomorrow. That's awesome. You're cool.
You're such an optimist, big guy.
Don't say that with that face.
Big guy. Oh.
We must have walked a few miles today. Wow. You walked a few miles. How are you still standing?
Gorgeous sights. You can even see snow on the tip of the mountains.
Am I ever allowed to leave this cabin, by the way, to, like, see what's going on? Oh. Hungry boys. That rumble sounded like a dying calf. You looked from person to person, trying to determine who it was. It was definitely Maria. Oh. Maria! I'd recognise that sound from anywhere.
Yeah! Guilty.
Maria looks embarrassed, but the group laughs at her honesty, except for you. Because she insulted our inventory management. How dare she? Search your mind for something to say, but all you can think of is an old riddle. Those who have it do not want it. Those who have it least succeed. Those who have it for too long perish. When you feed it, it gets smaller. What am I? Hunger. Dust.
Try again, big guy.
See, you're cocky, but you don't know the answer either. Everyone is pondering the answer. Maria's face lights up. I got it! Is it hunger? Woo! Yeah, I was going to guess that. Oh, you're like all the worst parts of a tsundere, and you're just annoying. So, what's on the menu today, chef? Bread and jam. You crush the berries into a small oh my god, spreading it onto some crusty bread. You're some crusty bread. Oh, that was it. Nice. Actually, oh, that does look nice. That does look nice. Ooh. You cooked raspberry jam and bread. The bread's a little tough. That's why you got the jam. Gregor, don't look a gift horse in the mouth. But this homemade jam is to die for. Sorry. Stop. All of you need to stop talking about death, by the way. Because the only thing that should be dying are your stomach pains from hunger because my food's so good. Fucking nailed it. No, you're right, Gregor. This bread stinks. Maria!
Sorry, Maria! Well, Louise!
So stupid. Everyone laughs. I laugh too, to be fair. You're not sure that this can be called a meal, but they all go. To be fair, we're only having one meal a day as well, and it was jam on toast. On bread. It wasn't even toast. But it got the job done. Everyone thanks you for dinner and heads off to sleep. We didn't have like a table, like a round the table thing. Interesting. You go to bed wishing you had more. You have a strange dream. Something is riding on your back. Hey, yo. And it's becoming a nuisance. You try to see it in the mirror, but you can't get a good look at it. You try almost everything, but it won't get off. The pain between your shoulder blades is getting worse by the minute. You wander away from the cabin, stumbling by a river to soak your pain in cold water. You didn't want things to come to this, but you're exhausted all other options. You swim out to the middle. Rocks on the bottom cut your feet. You slip and fall to your knees. You lean back trying to submerge the thing underneath the waters. But it won't drown. It won't drown. It won't drown. You splash frantically, plunging your head beneath the water. The current takes you downstream. You try swimming to the shore, but it's no use. Water fills your mouth and nostrils. After a minute, you stop struggling against the current as you gaze up at the sky. I'm fucking dead? You feel it leaving your back, drifting into the sky as you sink to the bottom. As you take your last gasp, but you see what was on your back staring into your eyes. But you don't even have the air in your lungs to scream. You wake in a cold sweat. What is going on? Oh. Oh, I didn't like that. Oh, I really didn't like that. Is this actually a horror game? Oh, okay. If this is actually a horror game, by the way, I'm fucked. Because I hate horror games. And that spooked me the fuck out. Should I be swear? I think YouTube gets really mad if you swear this much. I'm going to try and vary my vocabulary. Just like I need to improve my inventory management. Wake up. Sorry, you were making strange noises in your sleep. Yeah, I'm aware. What's going on, Gregor? Did the lightning wake you up?
It woke me up. Tried to fall back asleep, but it's so loud.
See, I don't understand that. I literally have a Thunder and Lightning playlist so I can go to sleep with, so... Ugh. Let's just get back to sleep and talk about this in the morning. They all just said they can't sleep. Everyone agrees and goes back to bed. I don't want to see that thing again. Oh, no. Except for you. You can't fall back asleep. You still have goosebumps from the nightmare. I don't want to see the screen right now. Karen's snoring is louder than a sawmill. Can this game go back to being cutesy? You find it very loud and very distracting. You didn't sleep a wink. Everyone is now up and awake in the cabin. You hear the front door open and quickly slam shut. And it totally sounds petrified. I looked out the door and we're completely surrounded by floodwaters. Looks like sailors take warning was more appropriate for today. Maybe it'll clear up tomorrow?
You can't steal big guy's optimism, Karen.
Why the hell not? That's all he has going for him. It's not wrong. It's really not wrong.
Eek. He's also good at chopping wood, though.
Wow, you're really selling it. Knock it off, you two. Maria, do you think it will clear up tomorrow? Oh, okay. You're coming in with the percentages. I give it a 27% chance of it clearing up tomorrow. Based on what? I was bored stiff, so I read a book on local precipitation levels for the last 20 years in my living room. Sounds like you're stealing Anatoly's thunder. Anatoly, you're a book nerd, right? Why didn't you read it?
Couldn't make it past the cover.
Is that right?
Yes.
The bookshelf had some great books on artisan crafting and natural sciences. Why let them sit there gathering dust? How did you
arrive at a 27% chance of it clearing up tomorrow?
It's easy. Take the time of year, multiply it by a factor of... Mira begins to explain meteorology to you. I love that even the dude... She isn't dumbing down any of it. Oh no. It's similar to... This is a fucking Animal Crossing speak. I think that was quite good. Where? So the first thing you need to understand, minutes of explanation feels like hours. You look over at Anatoly. He's listening intently to Maria. So intently he hasn't blinked yet. Oh god. You can see his eyes drying up. A tear rolls down one of his cheeks. Blink! This is brutal to watch. Maria finally wraps up her lecture. She ends with a bow. Nobody claps. Oh, that's rude. Tough crowd.
Maria, that was awe-inspiring.
You lost me a few minutes in, but it's okay. It was only a few minutes. I don't understand a word of it. Yeah. Hacha!
Yeah.
Anatoly turns to you.
Anyway, there's no telling how long this will last. We can't leave the cabin until these floodwaters stop. I know our food situation is quite tight, and I know you'll make the right decisions.
I believe in you. Thank you. Me too. You don't convince me as much.
It looks like we have enough leftover berries for some bread and raspberry jam.
I'll pass on the jam. Just give me more crusty bread. Everyone laughs, except for you. With everyone stranded in the cabin, you need to keep everyone fed and happy. You sneak out to the kitchen while everyone's still talking. We need to eat the chompettes. You get out some crusty bread and get to work making some more jam. Why are they here? Like, why did they choose to come here? With the kitchen to yourself, you decide to check in on the chompettes.
Hello.
Hi. Don't worry, as a leader of the chompettes, I'll make sure none of these humans know about us.
Onion.
That big guy would try eating me like an apple, so definitely don't tell them about us. Fucking potato man. Ha ha ha. Your plan's going awry. Oh, I just want you all to perish. That was really creepy. Got another cornbread classic for you. Did you hear about the bread maker's bakery burning down? No. Her business is now toast. I hate the laugh. I really hate the laugh. That one's been done to death. Do you know how raspberry and milk were introduced? What? You tell her no. Raspberry, milk, shake. Oh, that's actually quite good. I'm definitely stealing that one. You like, oh, an audible groan. Yeah. Bread, please. Stop. Did cornbread teach you that one? No, wasting an entire day thinking about that terrible pun. Look at his eyes. There is not a thought behind those eyes. Haha, it was well worth the time and effort, Raspberry. Maybe you'll win the annual chompette comedy competition this year.
Raspberry.
Of course.
Onion.
Not while I'm here. I think Potato's going to win. I won't choke on stage this year. Sorry, can you all listen to that sound he just made?
Onion.
What? Isn't that every year, Bread? Yeah, Potato, you tell him. He spoke. We still talk about that closing line, Bread. You're going to do great this year. Anyway, don't even think of eating us if you're hungry. Chompettes stick together through thick and thin. Rain or shine. Feast or famine. Potato. Potato, I swear to God, repeat the line or we're locking you up again. Life or death. That's right. Chompettes, move out. See, apart from the dream, I'm having a pleasant time. It's just very creepy, isn't it? Chompettes somehow manage to close the drawers on themselves. Yeah, a bit worrying. You bring the crusty bread and jam into the living room. Karen interrupts you as you bring in the food. Took you long enough. Karen looks at the 2 slices of bread left in the mason jar of raspberry jam. There's mould on those last 2 slices of bread. So? Protein.
Karen is right.
What the hell is the matter with you? How is this my fault? Hey, yo. You grip the knife tightly in your hand. You think this is enough? For 5 of us? Ooh, wait. We can't throw this bread away. It's all we have left. Gregor's right. Anatoly, will mold spores give us food poisoning?
I'm no scientist. Sorry.
Let's pick up as much bold as we can. We can't leave with the floodwaters, so this will have to last us another day. Why are we here suffering? Why are we optionally suffering here? Everyone grimly nods, ripping apart their piece like a pack of wolves. Gregor seems to unhinge his jaw and eat it in one bite. He looks like a duck eating bread. Thanks again. Bread and jam isn't much of a meal, but it's more than we had when we left Ukraine. What? Wait, so is this like... Are they like hiding? Oh my god, yeah, because they've got like those kind of names. Are they hiding from Putin? And that's what's going on here?
Plenty of rainwater outside, so at least we won't die of dehydration. But until this storm is over, nobody should leave the cabin. Should clear up if we just give it a chance.
Anatoly, where are you getting that information from?
One of the books on the bookshelf about the climate here?
You're illiterate, so that definitely is a lie. Huh? What? What do you mean he's illiterate? He's literally a book guy. You said earlier he's a book guy. I've seen him reading. Little guy's been studying. I'm serious. He pretends to read those books because he wants us to think that he's smart, but I can tell he's staring at the pages, faking it. It's like the main character. It's like the main character from Glee. What do you think? I would say he can read. You must be going blind then, or you're just a bitch.
Yeah. Thanks. I don't know why Karen would make something up like that about me.
Okay, so it's definitely true. You're not fooling anyone, Anatoly. Karen has stormed off. Maybe she can die. Thanks for backing me up. No bother, my good friend. Maybe I should have picked someone that I already have a heart with. Good to have someone so positive around. Anatoly looks relieved. You think he'll remember that? I guess let's call it a day. Eating some jam. That's a full day. Sure. Everyone shuffles off to their sleeping areas. 10 minutes later. Oh no. Hey.
Karen likes to find somebody's weakness and use it against them when she's frustrated. Just wanted to thank you for backing me up earlier. You're very sweet to do that. Anatoly looks at you with a look of admiration.
What?
Hey. See you tomorrow.
I feel like that wasn't supposed to be a... You know what? I'm imagining that he said that. Anatoly looks like he's blushing as he walks away. You're definitely sure Anatoly will remember that. Oh my god. We've got 2 hearts from one thing. Let's go. Right, I'm scared of the dream sequences. I'm really not happy. You get ready for bed and put a blanket on. You go to bed very hungry. Oh, thank god there's no dream sequence. Oh, thank god. And like the last dream sequence, the picture was spooky. It was a spooky little picture. You didn't dream the entire night, but you sleep through everyone waking up.
And you wake up to a knife in your chest.
And that's how fast a deer could run if startled.
Whoa. Incredible.
Impressive. I don't like you, Karen. I wish we had a deer here. With food getting lower, let's just skip today's meal. No.
It's only for one day. Various cultures and religions have practiced fasting throughout history.
That doesn't make us feel any better, Anatoly.
What options do we have? Our food wasn't rationed properly.
Anatoly leaves, mumbling to himself. So passive-aggressive of him. To be fair, I didn't expect it to get flooded in. Everyone goes to a separate area. Karen in the bedroom, Gregor in the living room, Maria in the kitchen, and Anatoly in the bathroom. Who do I want to speak to? Let's check in with Gregor. Yeah, let's check in with Gregor. We're not really hung out with Gregor at all. Hey. There are plenty of blankets around, but I never need one. I generate enough heat for the entire cabin. Most of these blankets are pretty thick and heavy. One's mostly used for winter. Why are these out during the summer? You shrug. To be honest, I'm feeling a little guilty about eating all of that food the first couple of days. This should be over soon enough, right? You nod in agreement. Haha, great. Thanks again for everything. Wow, this man is the definition of personality. I had a heart with him already? How did I already... Okay. You leave Gregor to go mill around the cabin for a while. Everyone looks pretty down this evening. Yeah, 'cause you're not fucking eating. Why do you always look traumatized? Wish the rain would just stop.
We're all doing great. We must be almost at the end of this nightmare.
He already looks skinnier. I'm so hungry. Me too. You are too. You wish everyone a good night and get ready for bed. Oh no, not another dream sequence. You go to bed with a growling stomach. You have a strange... Oh no. A boy's yelling at you in the kitchen. You keep telling him to lie down on the tray. But he keeps shaking his head, calling you names. So you do it. You lie him down on the tray and make your body as flat as a board. You show him how it's done. His anger turns to courage. And he pushes you into the oven. As the stench of burning hair fills your lungs, you see him sneering back at you. You wake up in a cold sweat. Is that not just
Cassidy, like the one you should not have killed from the FNAF lore, or am I just too deep in that? Not gonna lie, had my hand over my face for that. Oh, I'll see it in the edit.
I'm assuming it was just a dude burning in the oven, but I just didn't want to see it. I don't like those little flashes. Everyone seems to be sleeping in later than normal. Yeah, because they're all probably dead. The stomachs must have kept them awake all night. The rain is still pouring outside. You can barely make out the trees from the windows. You hear a stirring of blankets, arms and legs. Maria looks petrified. I couldn't sleep. Anatoly has bags under his eyes.
This storm is too loud.
Karen looks out of it. Oh my god. The cabin was creaking so much last night. It sounded alive. Leave! You can leave. Like, just leave. Why are you all just dealing with this? Gregor looks a little gaunt. It really does. I got a good look out the window. And? Couldn't see anything due to the rain. Wasn't a very good look out the window then, was it? Great observation, Gregor. I was so hungry last night. I kept pacing around my bed. Karen turns to you. When is this going to end? How is it my fault?
I checked outside the door again. Floodwaters kept rising. Unfortunately, we're going to need to stay put unless one of us wants to drown in rainwater.
As soon as the weather lets up, we'll be able to scavenge for surprise. Surprise? How close is the nearest town?
I don't know.
Didn't you have a map on you?
I think I dropped it while we were running after Gregor.
I'm sure it will show up eventually. That's probably broken. Maria and Antonio go white as a sheet. How are we going to find our way back now? Why are we here? Is this a holiday? Are we here for a holiday? We'll have to ride out the storm? Maria looks at you. We're down to our last slice of bread. I don't know how much longer we can put off eating. The group stares at you. It will clear up in no time.
Maybe you're right.
The group looks worried. They all gravitate to an area. You can tell Gregor is putting on a fake optimism, and Maria is having trouble. Which one do you want to speak with today? It's Maria. Oh my god. Brrr. It's cold as hell over here. I'm surprised Gregor isn't freezing to death at night. How does he do it? You explain to Maria how the size of a person and fat content determines how warm they are naturally. Oh, but I'm really warm. Oh. Yeah. Wish I was as big as Gregor. But to be honest, I don't need to be that tall to make a difference in the world. What? Do you know what he wanted to do for a career? Maria does her best Gregor impression. Split firewood and gaze at the stars. That's a pretty chill existence. I would be down for that. Depends on the person, but pretty boring. You're so funny. Thanks for coming in and chatting with me. Maria blushes a little. You make it easier to pass the time. Thank you. I promise to eat you last. Or first. Your relationship is stronger. When this fills out, I'm worried. Oh god. You call everyone together. They all look grim. Especially you. You could cut the tension in the room with a knife. But then you would want to eat it. Everyone is staring at you. They're expecting that last piece of bread for dinner. You bring it out. Everyone can't take their eyes off of it. You instruct everyone to take a pinch. And slowly all five of you tear it apart like a wishbone. Everyone studies their piece of bread carefully, wondering how long it will last. Karen is the first to eat hers. She chews every bite 1,000 times before swallowing. Anatoly chews it cautiously, opening his mouth once he finishes each bite. Randy was in it silently. That's why, moving from person to person. And Gregor just pops it in his mouth like a cherry. It makes no difference. It was gone in an instant. Yeah, that's just kind of how food works. The group thanks you awkwardly. It's not much, but you've run out of options. You wish everyone good night and get ready for bed. You go to bed starving. Yes, no dream. Let's go. We're approaching a week, and that makes me worry. Good morning. Morning. Let me check if the rain has stopped. I can hear it. It's not stopped. It's still flooding? Why did you come to a floodplain
in rainy season with 0 food, expecting a good thing to happen. You idiots. What are we going to do?
Humans can live about 2 to 3 weeks without food. Water isn't a concern.
Rainfall should end in a day or two, right?
Actually,
Precipitation can occur more than 215 days in a year here. Do you really think it will rain that long? Anatoly, it's been days already. What makes you think it will stop soon? Relax, everyone. Let's see how long we can ride this out. Fingers crossed it will be done by tomorrow.
I doubt it.
Panic is slowly creeping in. Everyone's looking scared. But you need to survive. Karen and Gregor begin to discuss next options. Do you want to speak with Maria in the kitchen? Or Anatoly in the living room? Think instead of about everything you've done wrong and how you've doomed everyone. Yeah, that's what I would do in this situation. Could you have rationed the supplies better? You crunched the numbers one more time. You could have reduced the amount of vegetables used in the stew. But it was their first day. You had to impress them. You're making it seem like you normally live here. Was there anything you could have done differently? Probably not. Maria, Anatoly, Gregor, Karen. You wonder if they're upset with you. Gregor calls the group over for a meeting. It's time to kill someone. I don't think any of us can take this much longer. Gregor's voice starts to crack. I don't want to ask this, but it's time. One of us needs to go outside and search for food. You! You are the strongest of boys. Everyone is silent. I'll go.
Maria!
I used to swim all the time near my house, so I'll probably have the best chance of swimming through the floodwaters.
No! Let me go instead.
You won't get very far if anything happens to your glasses, Anatoly. You're blind as a mole rat, remember? And he can't even read.
That's true, but...
Little guy, let me go.
Gregor, I...
Sounds good to me. Fuck off, Karen! Karen! His arms are definitely the longest, so he's probably the best at climbing trees out of all of us. He's crying, man. He's crying milk, from the looks of it. No, that wouldn't be right, Gregor. Let me go instead. I get that none of these options are good ones, but we need to find food or help. Gregor grabs a branch from a wood pile. He cuts it into different measurements. Since we can't come to a consensus, let's draw for it. It's going to be you. I'm going to laugh. We'll each pick one from my hand. And the shortest will go outside to search for food. You're not worried about drawing. You saw Gregor cut the branch lengths, so you can tell which is the biggest one in the bunch. You pick it. You watch the others intently. Will it be Gregor? Anatoly? Karen? Will it be Looks like I've got the shortest. You wanted to go anyway. I'm fine with that. You said you could swim. Oh. Oh. Maria. It's okay. I mean... Why is the artwork so much worse? I wish Anatoly foraged earlier, so I'll know what to look for. What? I feel like Gregor could have just said no if he was that stressed about this. Swim so you find higher ground, then scout the area. Maybe you'll find a fish out there. Everyone looks heartbroken. Karen, Anatoly, and Gregor. I'll keep us alive. What about me? Do I not exist? Like... I promise. She promised. Everyone watches as Maria leaves the cabin. The silence is deafening. Goodbye. She's going to come back with loads of food. She's got rescue and we're all going to have eaten each other. The door shuts behind her. You can faintly hear her yell about how cold the water is. And then silence. Don't put that so jolly. Maria has left the cabin. I'm sure we'll see her again. The rest of the group nods. Everyone stays up, waiting and waiting. The sun is completely set. One by one, each person quietly shuffles off to bed. You get ready for bed and easily pass out. You have a strange dream. Ah, the two women in front of you could be twins. One of them you recognise, the other is a guest. You ask the guest to sit on a shovel, and then you try placing it into the oven. Her legs are so strong, you can't get her into the oven. You curse at her repeatedly. Like this, you hiss. You stretch out your legs until your toes are almost sticking in the coals. You feel your 4 hands on your shoulders, both of them push you in. The familiar smell of smoke and burning hair causes you to throw up on the embers. You can't let it end like this. You rip the metal door off the oven, tearing through the wood logs of the cabin. Screaming, you chase the two through the woods. Your burns chill with the wind. Your guests look behind her, and her eyes widen when she sees you. She's terrified. Your fury rips trees out of its roots, soil from the ground, rocks from their pits. You've never been this angry your entire life. Their stamina couldn't last forever. You're gaining on them. As you trample through a field of wheat, all right, Theresa May, the guest throws a piece of cloth behind her. You catch the glint of the sun, golden, as if by magic. The earth splits in front of you, creating a chasm of fire below. You fall into the pit, screaming as your eyes begin to sizzle from the heat. Hellfire fills your lungs. You're unable to scream anymore. You wake up in a cold sweat. That just looks like a chasm, right? I didn't really see anything else in that. I told you, by a week, someone would be gone. I wanted to see I was about to say a dripping wet Maria. I don't like that sentence. Good morning. You think she made it to higher ground? I believe in Maria. You crying milkers? Why are they all crying milk? Me too. It should be fine. Right, little guy? So what do we do now? Just wait? Karen. How long? It's been almost a day since she left. Get a fucking grip! Anatolia and Gregor look nervous. Someone needs to go look for her. We need to wait, Karen. Wait for what?
The nearest town is miles and miles away. Waiting is all we can do for now.
So it could be days before she gets back? What are we supposed to eat? Mice? If there are mice, yes. Karen, I'm sure Anatoly will agree, but we'll discuss next options when we get to it. Every waking thought is about food now. I never should have eaten that much. Karen's hands are involuntarily shaking. Gregor and Anatoly just nod in agreement. They don't even need her to elaborate. You're sure Maria will make it back? You really hope. She promised. And no one ever breaks their promises. Everyone retreats to their areas. What do you want to do today? I feel like Karen needs speaking to. I don't really want to, but I feel like she does. I've not seen this room yet. Hey, you don't have to lie to me. I know Maria's not coming back. Woof. I don't know where she came up with being the best swimmer. I guess the only one that would know would be Anatoly. Last summer, Anatoly would watch us swim from the shore. He could have been a lifeguard. Such a good swimmer. She never went under, but if she did, he would have pulled her out easily. Why would she lie about something like that? Karen seems deep in thought. Maybe it's better to leave her alone. You close the door softly. This game is fun and really happy. I can't stop thinking about that vegetable stew. What about the fucking the cabbage things? I'd be fine with the bread and jam.
I'd be fine with just the strawberries.
Nobody else laughs. Yes, mood. I would kill for some vegetables right about now. I don't like the underline. You would too.
I'm going to try and get some sleep before another one of you try and get us expelled. Or worse, murdered for carrots.
Good night. Night. Oh, it's not a good night for Gregor. You fall asleep quickly, but you can only dream about desecrating a corpse. You wake in a cold sweat in a completely different room. What? What is this guy's mental state? I've had, like, a day, like 2 days where I didn't eat because of uni. I didn't dream about desecrating a corpse. Good morning. Karen looks worse. Will you cook for the group today? Okay. You take out a cutlet of meat and begin to cook it in the oven. You cooked meat. Where'd you get that? You ignore Karen's question. What's that smell? As finally gets off the couch. Where did you... Three are looking at you, salivating. You take the charred meat out of the oven, cutting into small cutlets. He immediately grabs some off the plate, chewing ferociously. Oh no, it's Maria, isn't it? You take a piece and immediately devour it. Do you have any more of this? You explain how the meat is stored securely, hidden, so you can ration better this time. I understand. Thank you. Maria came back, and we're rationing off meat. It's Maria. Oh no, Anatoly runs to the bathroom puking in the toilet. You can hear him sobbing for a few minutes. This taste is... Gregor wanders off. Anatoly returns, looking choked up. It was too weak. Left you some of the meat. Don't fight this, Anatoly. He takes a cutlet from the plate, turning his back to the group as he devours it. It's Maria. You can hear him crying. Finally, my focus is coming back. Going to read some of these books. You keep them occupied, okay? Oh, it's Maria. Karen leaves you with the men. Who do you want to talk to? I feel like Anatoly needs some talk, you know? You knock on the door first. Anatoly? You slowly open the door. Oh, I'm worried about what I'm about to see. Oh, okay. He's not too bad. Thanks for checking in on me.
Thanks for checking in on me.
You ask if he still feels sick.
Not anymore. I think it was a mental thing. Please don't tell me where the meat came from. The less known, the better. You nod. Thank you.
You're sure Anatoly will remember that? Oh, no. Maria is not coming back. I mean, she'll come back in like 2 days, just in a very different form. That's what the basement is. You leave Anatoly to go tidy up parts of the kitchen. Hours pass. The meal gave everyone the perseverance to keep going. Eating would just make them hungrier. Oh. They're fine now, but soon they'll be begging for more. Oh, God. We've waited long enough. What's for dinner? You calmly explain that you want to ration the meat out better this time, and there will be no dinner. Fine.
I understand.
No arguments? Perfect. Everyone decides to call it an early night. You fall asleep instantly tonight. Oh no. Oh no. Oh my god, desecrating a corpse. You have a strange dream. You're having dinner with a blacksmith. But he's not touching his food. The only light in the room comes from the oven. He clears his throat, stroking his beard. I can forge anything, he says. Yo has been giving you issues lately. So you reply, forge me a new eye then. Oh, this is just going to be gore. This is okay. I can watch this. You laugh. But then the ropes come out. Oh, God. He ties you to the chair with a long rope to prevent you from struggling. You rip the rope apart without even trying, so the blacksmith uses a thicker rope. Damn, I'm strong. No turning back now. He takes a hot poker out of the coals, holding it in front of your face. His face, you can see his beard and eyes watching you. He slowly brings back the poker, carefully aiming for your eye, before plunging it through your skull with a sickening crunch. The force of the blow forces you backwards a few feet. You're unable to break the ropes. You vomit all over your chest. As the smell of your decimated eye floods your nostrils, the blacksmith stands over you, spitting on your body. You wake in a cold sweat. Ooh, that one wasn't too bad. Oh, this game's getting weird. Why was I recommended this game? You wake up to see Gregor looking out the window. He turns to you, not smiling. Take a look out the window. Do you notice anything? The flood's gone. No. I'm sorry. What the fuck was that? The floodwaters have receded a bit, but everyone is still bound to the cabin. The trail used to be completely visible. It's gone now. What was that? I'm not like... Why is Gandalf's staff there?
Good morning, big guy.
Will Maria make it back?
This might sound a little crazy, but every night around 2 AM, I can hear her outside. She makes this awful gurgling noise, like she's trying to get water out of her lungs.
You probably can.
Have you heard her, Gregor?
Sometimes when the rain gets faint, I think I can hear her whispering. I think that's what I just saw. Oh, I've just realised the windows are going to go weird, aren't they? I haven't heard anything like that.
When she's whispering, it's like she's trying to tell you something, right?
Okay. What was that? What was that? I sometimes hear her crying through the radio, but that's just a broadcast. Right? What's going on? What's going on?
I think we should have another piece of meat for breakfast.
Oh, this is like their cannibal face. Okay.
One step closer to Maria. It's what she would have wanted.
What's gotten into you, Anatoly? What do you mean, what's gotten into him? It's all of you, you freaks. Anatoly's eyes look at you begging.
Bring us another slam, please.
He clearly doesn't have the stomach for it.
I can't get the taste out of my mouth. Please help me.
Anatoly? Gregor looks pained at Anatoly's words. I think he's right. Please bring us more of that meat. You grab some of the meat from your secret hiding place. You cut it into squares, adding it to a boiling cauldron water. It will taste bland without any seasoning, but you need to serve it up right away.
What's taking so long? Boil it faster.
That's just not how boiling works. It looks almost done. Patience. It's finally finished. You serve the meat in bowls. I'm worried what I'm about to see. Okay. Gregor drinks the broth first before swallowing the chunks whole, like a duck does when eating bread. That's a really common analogy they keep making. Anatoly creates ripples in the broth using the spoon. He isn't eating.
I'm sorry about earlier, everyone. I don't know what overtook me. Maria.
Anatoly begins to weep. You look over at Karen. You didn't notice her even start to eat. There's just an empty bowl now. What the fuck is this game? Karen is staring right at you. How much more meat is left? You explain how much most of it has gone bad. This is the last of it. How could you be so careless again? You remember Karen's knife. You need to think fast. What the hell are we supposed to do now? Wait around again? This storm isn't ending. You clear your throat. Anatoly?
Yes?
I think tomorrow you should look for Maria. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Or forage for plants outside.
Aye.
I think you should go tomorrow, little guy. Nobody else can identify edible plants like you.
Aye.
He knows. He knows. Please, Anatoly. You can swim back after a few hours. Gregor is right, Anatoly. Maybe you'll find
Maria.
out there. Sorry. Maria out there.
I think Maria's fine by herself.
He still hasn't accepted what happened yet.
She doesn't need anyone's help.
But we need your help, Anatoly. That's right, Anatoly. Please help us.
Let me sleep on it, okay?
I have a feeling he's not going to wake up. No problem, little guy. I hate this game. I'm really not enjoying this. Everyone shuffles off to their rooms, reading books and knitting to pass the time. You go to bed ravenous. Maria. Something is approaching. Hey. Onion? Don't be a crybaby, it's just me. Hey, Onion, how's it going? Not going to be very sweet today. I'm worried about Anatoly. He's going to cave to peer pressure. Can you stop him from leaving the cabin? You don't answer, Onion. Please? Don't you trust me? You shake your head. Got a fun factoid for you. Did you know that leaving out an unpeeled onion in your room absorbs bacteria? It'll help prevent colds and ward off viruses. That was a lie. The fun factoid of that myth, people actually believed it in the 1500s. How embarrassing. Who would believe that? There even was a doctor in 1919 who caused a surge of people believing it. Anyway, you know what smells like a raw onion left in a room? You! It's been a while since your last bath, right? You can't remember. Could smell you before I even came into the room. Yikes! So, can you stop Anatoly from leaving? I know he has cabin fever, but this is ridiculous. It'll be impossible to stop a grown man from leaving. Please? We don't need another one stalking the hallways. Okay. Tapping on the windows. Crying through the radio. You have the sudden urge to scream. Why do you think I've been using the mouse holes to get around? Scared to death that I'll run into her. Don't make me tattle to Cabbage about you. She can be as mean as Potato if you get on her bad side. Just kidding, she's great. Anyways, when the time comes, just hand out Anatoly you care about him and don't want him to leave. Even if it's for me, okay? You can trust me. Now if you'll excuse me, I need to work on some new ice skates. They're made of butter slices, so I'll get to skate around the frying pan tomorrow. Later. Oh, I hate games like this. Just have a consistent theme. I want to relax. Maya finally manages to forget everything that happened. You fall asleep again, still ravenous. Okay. Day 10. I've already thought of the title for this video, by the way. Fox is collecting payments in your living room. You despise him, so you put 2 dogs at the bottom of a sack, then add 6 chickens on top. The fox smiles at you and leaves. At some point in his journey, the fox will eventually open the sack, and the dogs tear the fox in half. Filled with such loathing for the fox, you give him the only things you had for food. All of those chickens. All the snow piles up outside. You begin to eat whatever you can find. Pillowcases, candles, leather. One day you wake up, you have nothing left to eat. Absolutely nothing. Just an insatiable hunger. A few days later, you go mad and leave the cabin, completely ravenous. A nearby tree looks like charred meat. Your iron teeth cut through the tree bark, tearing your gums apart by the splinters. Okay. Your mouth fills quickly with blood. Days later, a deer gallops by. The first creature in the woods to see your corpse. You wake in a cold sweat. Oh! No random cutaway. Something smells terrible in the living room. Someone puked in the corner. You wipe it up with a rag to save them the embarrassment. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, little guy. Well, Anatoly, what's your decision?
I barely slept last night. Her whispers came through one of the holes in the floor. She kept telling me to come outside.
We don't want to rush you, but one of us puked last night.
So that's what that smell was.
Anatoly, my patience is wearing thin. You have 1 hour to make a decision.
Why so quickly?
Because I'm not waiting any longer. See the glint of Karen's knife under her dress. Best to watch out for that knife. Okay. The group disperses, tension seeming to rise. You have 1 hour to kill. What do you want to do? I don't know. None of these options are good. None of these options are good options. I don't want to play this anymore. I really don't. I don't think anything good will come from talking to these guys. I think the Chompats might be a shout. I'm going to talk to the Chompats. They're happy. They're nice. They're chilled. None of the fun Chompats were around. Thankfully, Potato was kept hidden this entire time. Hey, buddy. And nothing can we call our own but death. And that small model of the barren earth, which serves as paste and cover for our bones. Oh, sorry. Didn't see you creeping up behind me. I was reciting my favourite line from William Shakespeare. Do you know which play it was from? It wasn't the one with the weird sisters. Take a wild guess. That's right. The Life and Death of King Richard II. Ah, yes, the first William Shakespeare play that I ever think of. Before I came to this cabin, I used to read all the... Wait a minute. Are the Chompats previous people of, like, people that came to the cabin for a holiday and have been turned into this, or go so mental about food that they turn into this? That's the vibe I'm getting. I'm just throwing out theories. That's just a theory. Before I came to this cabin, I used to read all the classics. Why did I stop? I can't turn the pages with just my tongue. So yeah, you used to have a body. Hell, I can't even nudge a book off the bookshelf. Pathetic, right? You nod. Yeah. I've been watching you progress so far. And I must say, very strange choices. Even for someone like you. Rude. Wondering why you're so accommodating to these four. Pity I didn't receive the same treatment. Oh well. Excuse my rambling. Are you here for another survival lesson? Yes, please. Shrug. Excellent. No shame in preparing for the absolute worst. Ahem. 36 hours have passed. You have no food. What happens? For starters, your brain stops craving glucose. But there's a good reason for that. Your guts are beginning to shrink. Nice. Your liver has transformed fatty acids into chemical compounds called ketone bodies. Have I lost you already? There's books on the bookshelf that can explain all of this. Anyways, ketone bodies mimic glucose for the brain and provide about 2/3 of the energy needed to function. This is actually very interesting. Sounds pretty great, right? Oh, my sweet summer child. Using ketone bodies gradually acidifies your blood, which can lead to ketoacidosis. Ketoacidosis is common in diabetics. But how do you know if you have ketoacidosis? Well, a large amount of acetone is released in your urine and respiratory systems. Your breath will smell something like fingernail polish. Which smells like... I can't remember. No nose to smell now. Now. Yeah. But looking at your face, I bet your breath smells much worse. If only the trumpet had something nice to say about you. Here, have another recipe card. Oh yeah, I'll get to use... Oh, wait a minute. I personally wouldn't make it. But you have a taste for things like this. Don't you? You don't argue. Okay, I'm just gonna title screen. I've saved. I'm all good. And slaughter stew. Oh, here are all the things that I refuse to look at. There's so much. Yeah, that's the one that got me. It was like, I don't know what it was, but that just got me. That one I don't remember seeing. I think that might be like, I don't know. Slaughter stew. 2 arms separated at the shoulders, 2 legs separated near the hip, 1 cauldron of water. Okay. I don't want to keep playing. Let's talk again, shall we? I won't be leaving here. Far too dangerous to go exploring right now. You shut the drawer and call everyone together for a meeting. Could the music be happier, please? Anatoly, you okay, little guy? Anatoly looks pale, like he's going to pass out. Anatoly, have you made a decision?
Yes. I'll help you all out. I promise.
Thank you, Anatoly. Big tears roll down Gregor's cheeks.
I'll miss you, big guy.
I'll miss you, little guy. Humph. Thank you, Anatoly. I don't like you. I knew I didn't like you. I know this wasn't easy, but it's for the best. God, you look so anime protagonist.
Karen?
Yes?
I?
Gregor looks at you expectantly. Do you want to say something to Anatoly? You say nothing.
I?
Goodbye, Anatoly.
Goodbye, everyone.
Good luck, little guy. Bing! Well, I don't get to do the voice anymore. That's kind of sad. But also, my throat was kind of struggling with that. See you soon, little guy. I guess all we can do now is wait. Good night. These windows are going to creep me out at some point, I know it. Karen goes to the bedroom to sleep. I didn't tell him the truth. Gregor's getting choked up. I didn't tell him. I'm seeing him already. What was the truth? Gregor curls up on the couch for the night, turning his back to you. At least soon we'll have enough beds for everyone. Don't say a quick dream. Don't say a witch. You hear scraping on the floor. Okay. Hi, Bread. I don't like your laugh. Explain how this isn't a good time right now. This is no laughing matter. I'm worried about Gregor. He's as tall as a tree, but as dumb as a brick. What's the root of that? Another cornbread classic. You're being very unpopular right now. That's a tree reference. Get it? I didn't. The laugh every time. Anyways, you need to protect Gregor from the red-haired woman. Cabbage called an emergency chompette meeting and told me to give you this mission. Watch out for that knife and protect Gregor at all costs. Understood? Yes. It's the least you can do, right? You tell Bread that pun didn't make sense. On a roll today. I'll see you around. Bread hops away, squeezing himself through the mouse hole with a small pop. You fall asleep. Think about what Bread told you. Don't say strange dream. Ah, for fuck's sake. It's lying on the table in front of you. You take off your glasses first, partially cracked, and set them next to the workbench. Working your saw, you wrap the cuts of an old newspaper. Some of it gets soggy immediately, so you begin drying the cuts with a towel before wrapping. Much better. You hear someone approaching, so you clench your fist and get ready to strike whenever it's coming to you. You wake in a cold sweat. I don't like this game. Also, I'm sorry, Maria. You wake in a completely different place. Do you sleepwalk or? You found some meat. Everybody's still asleep. This would be a nice surprise after yesterday's events. You decide you cook breakfast for everyone, cutting each slice fairly thin. You brown each side in the oven. The smell is unique.
Some would say strange.
Karen runs into the kitchen. What is that smell? Give it to me now. You don't argue. Karen grabs a cutlet, burning her hands before bringing it to her mouth. Ack! She hungrily devours it, barely chewing. She grabs another cutlet off the plate and eats it. Thought she was concerned with rationing. Gregor wakes up from the couch and heads into the kitchen. Oh God. Already? Gregor looks conflicted, but he succumbs to the hunger. They always do. Oh, I didn't like that. I feel like I'm a demon. Gregor eats his food in a few bites, carefully grabbing a second cutlet. The tears start streaming down his face, but he doesn't make a sound. Yeah, they know. He joins them in the meal, quickly consuming the meat on the table. I can think straight again. We'll be out of here in no time. No need to ration anything now. Karen is sounding more determined than before. I'm gonna lie down on the couch, try and keep this food down. Harry calls on the couch, turning his back to you. Was that supposed to happen? No? Okay, that was just a glitch. Karen leans in to whisper. I'm glad Maria and Anatoly are gone. They were stopping us from bonding properly. How did you get so good at it? You tell Karen. After one bite, it just made me feel whole again. Even with the nightmares, it's worth it. It took a few nights, but I fought back. And now it's all I can think about. I read the book on necropsy. The text is ancient, but the diagrams are beautifully drawn. Very descriptive. How many years did it take you to perfect the craft? Wait, what? Yeah, right. I used to tell Maria that you weren't funny, but that's not true. Sorry about that. You've grown on me. Karen pauses deep in thought. You know, Gregor can't swim, right? He'd be the next to leave, but he doesn't stand a chance outside. They always seem to come back, right? In one way or another. Why wait for him to come back? Karen hands you a vial of liquid. I think you know what needs to be done. It's a strong anesthetic. Don't ask me how I found it. I'm going to slip this into Gregor's mug tonight. This is for the best. He won't feel any pain until he wakes up. All you have to do is stand back and let me work on him. What was that? Okay, this request is beyond extreme. Will you do this for me? Why don't you do it? I need to psych myself up for what's next. This is my first time and I want it to be perfect. Fine. I knew you would. Thank you. You nod. She's eating quickly. You definitely think Karen will remember that. But do I want it to be stronger? Like, is this something I want to bond over? If there's a thing is, jump scares are the issue. Like, jump scares are my issue here. Karen holds you a vial of mysterious liquid and you add it to Gregor's mug. Gregor? It's been a while since you've had some water. Come drink with us. Oh, sorry. Gregor looks frightened. I can't stop thinking about the little guy. I can't even remember what happened before we arrived. That's true, actually. Like, they've never mentioned anything about their before time. Like, it's only while they've worked here. Worked here? Been here. He misses Anatoly and Maria. Let us toast to Anatoly and Maria. They'll always be inside of us, Gregor. That's too soon. It's too soon. Can't change that now. Gregor begins to weep. You're right. We're having it raw tonight, Gregor. Hey, yo! What? Eating raw meat is one of life's great gambles. Get awfully sick, or... Gregor slowly puts the meat in his mouth, ignoring the smell. He swallows every bite with a wince on his face. Ah. I really hope that I Photoshop a picture of Gregor's face on the peanut butter baby. That would be great. Trying not to get sick. I'll never forget the first time I met Anatoly. We were teenagers. I was chopping fire. You're the same age? I thought you were his dad. Okay.
I was chopping firewood outside the house, and Anatoly brought over a butterfly net filled with them. He introduced himself and asked me if I wanted to hold on to one of the butterflies. I had never held one before. He told me not to crush it between my large paws. He did have miniature hands himself, so I get it. Anna. Karen, what did you put in this water? Oh, I forgot about the anesthetic. Would you do anything to save your friends, Gregor? Of course. Gregor's eyes start to droop. What the hell was Karen's liquid? I think it's best to have an early bedtime tonight. Let me help you onto the couch, Gregor. Yeah. Thank you, Karen. Gregor passes out cold. Thank you. I'll do the rest. Even if he screams. Please ignore Gregor when he wakes up. Wait, what? He's going to wake up? Okay. You don't want to interrupt Karen with this. What is happening? You leave her alone, going into the bedroom and crawling into the bed Anatoly slept in. You fall asleep almost instantly. So he's not going to be killed? Are we like cutting off an arm and eating it? Like, what's going on? It would keep it fresh. Oh, why is there a box? Wake up, sleepyhead. Oh, I don't like the music. I'm leaning back. Oh, there's a ghost. There's a ghost. You were having a nightmare. Thanks for letting me practice last night. I think I did a great job. I had some breakfast this morning to celebrate. There's a ghost! Breakfast with what? That's a surprise. Gregor always finished his... Took a few hours, but he caved. Come on, let me show you. Get out of bed and head to the living room. There's a ghost! Ooh, oh, no. 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 He's a little weak from the blood loss, but don't worry. Bandaged him up like a field medic. What is it, Gregor? Where am I? Good God, you're stupid. Maybe if you spent as much time reading books as chopping wood, you would have noticed the pages I was bookmarking in the Cropsey book. What are you talking about? Do I have to spell it out for you? You can't swim. How are you supposed to help us when you immediately drown? You'd sink like a log. What? I put some of your limbs away for safekeeping. That leg was pretty tasty, huh? Gregor goes pale. How's that for a big breakfast? Ha ha ha. And don't try and crawl away. If you leave this couch, I'll end you. Heh. I don't want any of it to go bad. So we'll have to eat that fresh arm when everything else is gone. Speaking of which, can start cooking another chunk. I'll leave you two alone to chat. This has gone too far. Hey. All I wanted to do was keep everyone alive and together. But I failed at that. Brother, you're missing 3 limbs. I wouldn't worry about everyone else right now. Are you disappointed in me? Brother! No. Thank you. That means a lot to me. Growing up, nobody had to tell me to be big and strong. It just happened naturally. You're fucking huge, mate, yeah. Mother always made sure I never went hungry. With seconds, thirds, fourths, second breakfast. And yet I complained my belly was not full. One day on my way home from school, I was walking by the town inn. I smelled something amazing, coming right out of a pile of trash. Dug through it and discovered a bag. They threw away a meal that was fresh out of the oven for some reason. At least that's what I thought. I became ill with food poisoning. I hugged the toilet and cried for hours. My mother rubbed my back and eventually carried me to bed. Jesus, that's a muscly mum. I learned nothing from that experience. Like everywhere else, I was just here for the food. Wait, you were here for the food? Like everywhere else, I was just here for the food. Ah, I mean you were literally the food. I'll never get this foul taste out of my mouth. She's gonna keep eating me. I'm sorry. Getting too lightheaded to hold a good conversation. You're missing lit. Oh my god. She's going to torture me again. You know that, right? You nod. Gregor grows a little more pale. Can you cover me with a blanket? I've never been this cold. This cabin, it chills me to the bones. Or what's left of them. Please, consider it my dying wish. Oh. Thank you. Much warmer now. Watch out for that knife, okay? Gregor begins to look at peace. Aye. And Ian.
You watch the last of Gregor's air escape his lungs. He just said Ian. What the hell do you think you're doing? You tell Karen that Gregor gave up. We could have kept him alive for another week. What's wrong with you? No matter. Plenty of food left now. I knew I didn't like you. Karen leaves you alone. You head to the kitchen to try and find the other remains. Oof. This game, man. Gregor, you look at the pile of dusts, dishes, and your mind starts to wander. Oh my god, hey Cabbage. There's 5 of us to find. Can you find all of us? The red-haired woman should know where the basement key is. I bet one of us is hiding down there. Oh no. She's putting something in the rocking chair right now. So watch out for that knife. Probably best to avoid the knife. Wait. Isn't that your knife? Why did you let her have it? You shrug. As the leader of the Chompettes, it's important you find all of us. So please don't forget any of us. Good luck. Cabbage rolls away and tries to hide. Why would Cabbage want to play hide and seek right now? You've been neglecting the Chompettes lately. Can't hurt to play along with them, right? You go towards Karen in the living room. I really hope we're close to the end. Looks like Karen's just slicing away at a block of wood. Gregor's remains have been stored for safekeeping. Scrubbed all the blood out of the couch to save you the trouble. Can I help you? Have you seen the basement key anywhere? Wasn't it in the kitchen? Can't remember. I haven't seen the key. Maybe one of the Chompettes can help you find it in the kitchen. You just have to go look for it. Jesus Christ. Thankfully, there's not too many places for Cabbage to hide. Where do you want to check first? Oh, the cauldron you hear rustling around. That was very easy. She always picks the same hiding spot. We've done this before? You just said she always picks the same hiding spot. Have we done this before? Well done. As leader of the Chompettes, getting through mouse holes is a chore. Can't find any Chompettes to push me through. So I guess you'll have to help me out. I'm really hoping this game ends soon. 4 Chompettes to go. See, that text worries me. Where next, Cabbage? Keep it up. You'll be a member of the Chompettes in no time. Okay. You ask Cabbage about the basement key. You forget again? It's right in that nasty oven. There's nothing but a big pile of ashes in the oven. You found the basement key. Oh, I don't like how they keep saying that I've done this before. There it is. That's to the room where we found Potato. Check behind the cauldron for another one. Get the basement entrance key. Let's go find Onion. He's hiding in the bedroom. He's making hide and seek far too easy. Chompettes! Find Onion! Cabbage rolls down the hallway. Can't hurt to find Onion, right? Oh. Wow. Okay, found him. Don't be a crybaby. It's just me, Onion. Today, I'm sweet as a sugarcane. Honest. Wow, your breath stinks. Drenched head to toe in sweat too. Could smell you coming a mile away. Gross. Were you scared of the red-haired woman or something? You tell Onion the truth. What? Sounds like I missed some messed up stuff. You get a pass. I'm sorry to hear about Maria, Anatoly, and Gregor. But yikes. There's 3 people gone in less than a month. It's been 10 days. Not as bad as 5 people in one night, though. Right. There's 5 Chompettes. I'd probably lose my lunch if I had to see that again. Okay. Anyways. Didn't mean to be rude. I got your back. Do you? Hey, Cabbage. Glad to have you join us, Onion. No problem. There's nothing else to do today. It's not true. Okay. Heard Bread making noise in the living room. You know how loud he can get. Bread? The one and only. Chompettes! Let's move out. Your party is quickly expanding. 3 Chompettes left. You're getting a terrible headache. And your face is feeling numb. Your legs aren't moving. Oh well, you do some timed breathing exercises for a few minutes. That seemed to help.
You suddenly feel a second wind coming on. Time to get that bread. Wake up, gamer. It's time to get that bread. You proudly strut to the living room, happy to be alive. For fucking now. Bread. You hear bread coming out of the mouse hole. He's talking, he's taking his sweet time. Everyone's secretly favourite chompette, bread. Don't you loaf me? My cousin Cornbread taught me that one. Who is Cornbread as well? He has hundreds, no thousands of terrible puns. He's my role model. Oh. So, what do you need? You tell Bread about gathering the chompettes together. That's a pretty crummy idea. Remember what happened last time? I don't. With Potato? I mean, we all chose to be in that drawer, but this? You're going against the whole grain here. Do you really think we want to go back downstairs? Thing is, I've never had a name, or a face, or shown to be anything. So, I'm worried, dude. Bread, we need your help finding Potato. Missed you, big guy. Come help. I would never let the chompettes down. No need to pass my culinary quiz. I'm coming with you. I am not having fun. That's great, Bread. Glad to have you on board, Bread. Wait. Are you drooling? All three chompettes are staring at you. Are you thinking of eating us? You accidentally lick your lips. Snap out of it! Oh, I didn't like that. You already ate. We're no good for that. You glutton. Oh, I don't like the flashing. I don't like the flashing. Did they pass out? Holy cow, get them up. So heavy. I get lifted up by an onion. I didn't like the music. Okay, hi guys. You stumble to your feet. I didn't like that music. Let's go find Raspberry and never speak of this again. I think I overheard her by the basement door. Perfect. Chompettes. Mosey out. Oh. You have 3 chompettes in your party. 2 more to go. Yeah, it feels like it's going to crack open. Your hands have completely gone numb. This one is lasting longer than the others. You focus on wiggling your toes for a minute. You didn't pass out cold on the floor. 2 more to go. You go check out the basement door. Oh my god, where is she? You feel a chill run up your spine. Goosebumps all over your body. Hey, Raspberry. The birds outside turn silent. You hear a pin drop. You can almost hear her breathing. You can feel the sudden urge to scream. You can't sneak up on me. Don't ever try that again. Surprise! Found you, Raspberry! Oh wow, it's very nice to see you, Cabbage. And Brad's there too. We wouldn't leave you behind, Raspberry. I'm not shocked at Potato being the last one we find. Honest. We need your help finding Potato. Our combined Chompette detective skills says he's in the basement. Oh yeah? Let's find Potato and get out of here. Oh man. 1 more to go. Don't worry, the basement is already unlocked. Oh crap, the red-haired woman is coming over here. Chompettes! Let's hide out! All 4 chompettes quickly escape. You pretend to be studying the basement door. You hear Karen sneaking up behind you. Hey, friend. Found you. You can see the knife out of the corner of Karen's dress. I don't know if I can wait any longer. Show me where you keep hiding the meat. Let's tear them apart piece by piece. Just like Gregor. Karen looks like she's ready to bury the knife into you. What do you do? I think distraction technique. Tell her about the chompettes. Talking food? What the hell are you talking about? And there,
You've lost it. You tell her about Cabbage being leader of the Chompettes. She's the leader? A talking cabbage? What? Karen looks extremely upset. You tell her about raspberry, onion, and bread. They asked you to save them. What the hell does that mean? You tell her about potato. There's a potato that's dangerous? A potato is killing people? You unlock the basement door. You've lost it. But thank you. I'll bring up some cutlets and we'll have a great dinner. Okay? See you soon. Karen descends the staircase into darkness. You locked the basement door! Oh my god, a sheep potato. Did you just lock the door? You block out the screams of rage and bargaining. Given enough time, it will end. You crawl into bed and go to sleep. Fuck this game. Day 12. It's not even been 2 weeks. Day 13, sorry. It's not even been 2 weeks, man. You slept in today. The pounding has completely stopped. You really need to go to the bathroom. You decide to open your eyes. She's going to be right there. Oh! You must have walked to the bathroom last night. The glow of the candle is oddly comforting. The candle blew out. Oh, and the door is locked. You find a flashlight in the corner of the room and turn it on. You're in the dark, but you're not alone. Click on objects around the bathroom to get more information or find hidden clues. If you're stuck, just wait a little bit to see the glint of objects to inspect around the bathroom. Just move around the cursor to search the room. Oh my god! Oh my god! Hey Cabbage! Holy shit! Hi, you were locked in the bathroom again. You tell her about the candle being blown out. You just need to try wiggling it a little bit. Oh my fucking god, man. Sometimes the simplest method is the best one. Now if you excuse me, you need to conduct the next secret Chompette meeting. Later. You quickly make your escape. I knew it would be the mirror. Why? There's a bone there. There's a bone there. You uncovers and quickly fall asleep. Wait, what? We fell asleep again? That was a whole day? I went to the toilet. Worried. Wake up, sleepyhead. Karen? Just your imagination again. Karen can't still be alive, right? Somebody's at the door. Getting ready for what's next. Oh my god, hey Gregor. That can't be the real Gregor. You determined the haunt has officially begun. Others linger and some stop at nothing to give you a heart attack. Oh, fuck off. No, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. I want to stop now. I don't want to do this, man. I don't want to do this. Oh, I don't want to do this. You know what? This is 2 hours of footage. I'm calling it here. I don't care how much is left. If this video gets 20, if this video gets 20 likes, then I'll finish the game. I'll finish it. But for now, no, I refuse. Purely because spooky. Not enjoying it. So yeah, I'm gone. I don't want to deal with this. No, this is it. This is it. This is me done. Okay, bye. Oh my god, fuck that game. Fuck that game so much.